So today we will discuss now by some applications has been done before. Today Biot-Savart's law, it's some other applications. By Biot-Savart's law we can find out magnetic field due to a circular current carrying conductor at its center. Here this is one circular current carrying conductor. For this, at the center magnetic field is to find out. So for this we consider one small current element, this IDL. This current element, this DL, its direction is along the tangent. Okay, this DL, it is along the tangent, IDL, it is along the tangent. So at this point O, R, it is radius. So IDL and R, between this the angle, it is what? No, angle, it is 90 degree. Okay, then by Biot-Savart's law we can write that dB is equal to mu 0 by 4 pi I dl sine 90 by r square. Okay, now here in this mu 0 ideal sine theta by r square, theta it is 90 degree, so ideal sine 90 by r square, so it is coming dB is equal to mu 0 by 4 pi I dl by r square. Now for a small loop, this for small segment IDL magnetic field, this is mu dB. Now for this total loop, means to integrate this total for the circular loop, then magnetic field for this, what is the direction? Now for this at P point, magnetic field for all the small segments of this at P, magnetic field it will be in the same direction, which is obtained by right hand thumb rule. As at P, for all the segments at P same direction magnetic field, therefore that will be added up, so we will integrate. So for the total loop, magnetic field at P, it will be at the center, it will be B, it will be closed integral dB. B is equal to closed integral dB and mu 0 by 4 pi I dl by r square. Okay, this it will be closed integral, so mu 0 by 4 pi I by r square closed integral dl for the total circular loop. This is this circle at the center P. Okay, now here it is. So this at P, this magnetic field for the total circular loop, by integration we can get mu 0 by 4 pi I by r square integration dl. This closed integral dl for this, it will be equal to 2 pi r. So mu 0 I by 4 pi r square 2 pi r. So this will be equal to mu 0 I by 2 r. So for a circular loop, at a point at the for a circular loop at the center, magnetic field that will be equal to mu 0 I by 2 r. Okay, now at P, now here it is, if in this loop n number of turns it will be, then the magnetic field at the point P at the center, that will be equal to mu 0 n I by 2 r. Okay, what is the direction? As here circular loop current is flowing in the anti-clockwise direction, by thumb rule it will be magnetic field is outward. It is outward, this side north pole, magnetic field is outward. So here, so this so in outward magnetic field it will be. Now here it is another question, it is there that here it is that a wire is bent in the form of, here a wire is bent in the form of arc of a circle of radius r, making angle phi at the center. This is one arc, it makes angle phi at the center. Okay, for this arc at the center, what will be the magnetic field? Now for this, by Biot-Savart's law, for here you will consider that a small current element such as IDL, this small current element at P magnetic field, that will be equal to this dB is equal to mu 0 by 4 pi. Now here in this dl, this idl and this r, radius of this arc, if it is r, so idl and r angle between these, that will be equal to 90 degree. Okay, this angle it will be 90 degree. Now so this dB will be equal to mu 0 by 4 pi I dl sine 90 degree by r square. So mu 0 by 4 pi I dl by r square. Now here in this it is to say that this dl, okay, this dl is equal to, this dl is equal to r d phi. As we know, phi is equal to L by R, angle here, as this if this dl makes angle d phi at the center, therefore dl it will be equal to r d phi. Okay, so this dl it will be equal to r d phi. So in place of dl, if we put this r d phi, so this will be equal to mu 0 I for this dl r d phi. So dB is equal to mu 0 I r d phi by 4 pi r square. Okay, so here this is dB. So dB is equal to mu 0 by 4 pi I d phi by r. Now for this total arc, magnetic field at P, we have to integrate for this arc. So this B it will be equal to dB integration 0 to phi. If for the angle 0 to phi, then this for 0 to phi we can do, or we can do for this total length, that also we can do. Here if we integrate for the angle phi, so it will be equal to mu 0 by 4 pi I by r d, this mu 0 by 4 pi I by r d phi integration d phi. So this phi, so B is equal to mu 0 by 4 pi I by r phi, where this phi it is in radian, this formula we can use for magnetic field at a point for an arc. Okay, now here this can also be done in another way. Here what is dB is equal to mu 0 by 4 pi I dl by r square. Okay, if we integrate this, in this case we integrated for the, we integrated for the phi angle, this 0 to phi, for that angle. Here this is 0 to phi. Here if we integrate this one for the length L, if we integrate for the length L, then mu 0 by 4 pi I by r square L. In some cases this formula also can be used. So for an arc, magnetic field at the center, it will be center of the arc will be equal to B equal to mu 0 I by 4 pi r phi, where phi is in radian. Now also it is mu 0 I L by 4 pi r square when we integrate this for the length L. Here we should remember that, as we know, 180 degree angle is equal to pi radian. So this phi, so we should remember that phi is in radian. Okay, now some numericals are there, that this is an arc. Okay, some numericals are there. A wire carrying a steady current of 5 ampere, is bent in the form of arc of radius of curvature 10 into 10 to the minus 2 meter and subtends angle 60 degree at the center. Then find magnetic field at the center. So for this we will use that formula, that B is equal to mu 0 I by 4 pi r phi, it is in radian. Here the angle it has been given in degree. So I is equal to 5 ampere, r is equal to radius of curvature 10 into 10 to the minus 2 meter, phi will be equal to then 60 into pi by 180. As we know, 180 degree is equal to pi radian, so 60 degree is equal to pi by 180 into 60 degree. So here in this phi for 60 degree angle, phi will be equal to 60 into pi by 180. So B will be equal to mu 0 I by 4 pi r. For phi we will write 60 into pi by 180. So we will get mu 0 I by 4 pi r. Here we put the values that I it is 5 ampere. Here it is given that I is 5 ampere. So here in this, in place of I will put 5 ampere. Then phi it is 60 into pi by 180, and this 4 pi into r. So mu 0 by 4 pi it is 10 to the power minus 7. Here r is 10 into 10 to the minus 2. By simplifying we can get that it is 5.23 micro Tesla. Okay, now here one more question it is there, that a straight wire, it is like this. We can see this figure, that it is in this form. In this form, a wire with current 12 ampere, it is carved as arc of radius 0.02 centimeter. Then at the center, in this two way, one is figure A in this, another is figure B. So at the center, what will be the magnetic field? Here in this, again we will use that mu 0 I by 4 pi r phi. Here this phi in radian. Here this arc at the center, what angle it makes? Now that is 180 degree. So this is pi radian. So mu 0 I by 4 pi r phi. So here in this, in this phi is equal to pi radian, I equal to 12 ampere, r is equal to 0.02 centimeter. So if we put all these values in this, so mu 0 I by 4 pi r phi. So this, if we put the values, then we can get that B is equal to 1.9 into 10 to the power minus 4. Now, if it is of this form, big figure B of this form, then at the center, same magnetic field will be, but what will be the direction? Here for this, what is the direction? By thumb rule, you hold like this. So magnetic field, it is inside, okay, perpendicular to this. No, it is this is okay. Here it is, as this is in this direction, it is as it is clockwise direction. So clockwise direction to this side south, so inside will be the magnetic field in this way. So magnetic field will be down. Now for this, here it will be that here in this, the magnetic field it will be outward. Magnetic field it will, so at this, for the figure B, magnetic field will be of same magnitude, but the direction it will be opposite. Okay, now here one sum it is there, that this a square loop, a wire it has been made in the square loop of side L. Then at the intersection of the diagonal, what will be the magnetic field? So for this, for one side, what will be the magnetic field at O? Then for the whole, for these four sides, magnetic field will be equal to 4 times that. And here in this, for each segment, for each side at the intersection of the diagonal, magnetic field will be in the same direction. Therefore, that will be added up. Now, here we consider that CD. For CD part at O, what will be the magnetic field? For CD part, finite length. So for finite length, magnetic field to find out, we did before that for this B is equal to mu 0 I by 4 pi A. Okay, now phi 1, now mu 0 I by 4 pi A, phi 1 to phi 2 sin theta d theta. This CD, so this here, this part makes phi 1 and this part it makes phi 2. So this is phi 1, this is phi 2. Phi 1, the diagonals are perpendicular, so this is 90 degree. Here this is 45 degree. Here this is 45 degree. So phi 2 it will be equal to 180 minus 45 degree. So therefore, for this CD part at O, magnetic field will be equal to mu 0 I by 4 pi A, phi 1 to phi 2. Phi 1, now by integration it is obtained that B is equal to mu 0 I by 4 pi A cos phi 1 minus cos phi 2. Okay, now this phi 1 will write 45, phi 2 it is 180 minus 45. So by putting these values we can get that. Now one thing more to say, that this point O, it is at what distance from this CD conductor, at what distance? Now the distance it is this, now distance is this. If we see this total side it is L, so here up to this it is L by 2. So distance of this conductor, this CD from O, it is, which is A, so this is L by 2, so this is L by 2. Now mu 0 I by 4, so mu 0 I by 4 pi, it is mu 0 I by 4 pi L by 2 cos phi 1 minus cos phi 2. Phi 1 will be 45, phi 2 will be 180 minus 45. Okay, so here by simplifying we can get that B1 is equal to, we can get this B1, it is equal to mu 0 I by 4 pi L by 2, so 2 it is here, cos 45 minus cos 180 minus 45, so it is minus cos 45, so mu 0 I by 2 pi L cos 45 degree minus cos 45 degree, but this is 1 by root 2, this is 1 by root 2. By simplifying it is obtained that B1 is equal to mu 0 I by root 2 pi L. So for the total square loop, B will be equal to 4 times this. So B is equal to 4 times mu 0 I by the root under 2 pi L. So this will be finally B is equal to 2 root 2 mu 0 I by pi L. Okay, now it is one more sum, it is there, that a cell here is, here this is one circular current, this is one wire, it is made in this way. Okay, here at between X and Y one battery it is connected, then at the center, show that at the center magnetic field that will be equal to 0. Now here this circular loop between X and Y that cell, this is connected. Now here this is this length, suppose the longer length it is L2, the shorter length, shorter segment L1. As between X, this between X and Y battery is connected, so here this L2 and L1, these are connected in parallel. So between L2 and L1 potential difference is same. Suppose that through the longer segment I2 current flows, shorter segment I1 current flows. Here for this resistance it is R2, for this part resistance is R1. Between X and Y potential difference is same. The potential difference is same, therefore I2 R2 is equal to I1 L1, I1 R1, I1 R1 equal to I2 R2. Okay, so here in this I1 R1 is equal to I2 R2. Now I1 rho L1 by A, because for shorter segment L1, so R1 will be equal to rho L1 by A if A is the cross section. So here it is I1 rho L1 by A, I2 rho L2 by A. Here we can get I1 L1 equal to I2 L2. Okay, now here it is, suppose that for this segment, for this longer segment, magnetic field at the center B2, for shorter segment magnetic field at this B1. Okay, now here in this, so B1 it will be equal to, for shorter segment, so mu 0 by 4 pi I1 L1 by R square. Here we will use that formula, that mu 0 dB is equal to mu 0, it is dB is equal to mu 0 IDL by 4 pi R square. Ideal sin theta, theta is 90 degree. Now here, so by integrating for the length L1, it will be obtained B1 is equal to mu 0 by 4 pi IL by R square. So B1 is equal to mu 0 I1 L1 by 4 pi r square, and B2 is equal to mu 0 I2 L2 by 4 pi r square, because we get here that B is equal to mu 0 by 4 pi I L by r square. This now here in this mu 0 4 pi r square, this part it is same. So I1 L1, here I2 L2, here it is mu 0 by 4 pi r square, mu 0 by 4 pi r square, this is same in both term. I1 L1, here I2 L2, as I1 L1 equal to I2 R2 we got before, therefore B1 is equal to B2. Okay, so B1 and B2, its magnitude is same. Now what is the direction? What will be the direction? Now here it is, what is the direction? Now for this part clockwise, so clockwise, so magnetic field upside it is south pole, inside north pole, magnetic field inside. This is anti-clockwise, so magnetic field is outward, and as B1 and B2 these are same, so therefore at the center magnetic field that will be equal to 0. Okay, magnetic B1 is equal to B2, so magnetic field will be equal to 0. Thank you.